This is Cook and Cassius for iFILM London. We're at the Civic Hall here in Watford. This is Cook and Cassius for iFILM London. We're at the Civic Hall here in Wolverhampton for PRIZEFIGHTER Welterweights 3. Also fighting on the bill, KAL YAFAI, who a win over...
GARCIA.
Fuck's sake.
Take your time.
This is Cook and Cassius for iFILM London. We're at... This is Cook and Cassius for iFILM London. We're at Wolverhampton Civic Hall here for PRIZEFIGHTER Welterweights 3. With me, I've got fighting also on the bill, KAL YAFAI. A win over GARCIA, as John McDonald was calling him. Retired at the start of the 5th round. How do you sum up that performance tonight?
Some good, some sloppy. Started off, trying to rush it a bit keen. But I think, my hands went in the first round as well. No excuses. With the sloppiness there, should have been a lot sharper. But taking that, I haven't punched since my last fight in December 8th. On December 8th, and only started punching last week after an injection. It was hard getting a couple of spars in, and getting only a couple of rounds on the pads, and coming out trying to put on a good performance in front of my home crowd. But apart from that, I got him out of there in the end. Apparently he was due to exhaust. Say the word for me.
Say that again. What word you looking for? He was knackered.
He was gone. They said his legs weren't, his legs were gone and he couldn't come out for the next round. So
his legs were like jelly.
I think so.
You said you hurt your hand in the first round,
yeah.
So did it restrict obviously the power that was going through your punches?
Yeah, I tried to just work off my right hand, but he kept ducking low and coming in with his head, trying to get out of the way of that right hand. But in the end, I just thought I've got to let these left hands go to get him out of there, and I think I would have got him out of there anyway in the next round because he was really tired, and he took some good shots, and he was a tough kid. He come with some good shots. He got through a couple of times. He built a bit of confidence, but it opened him up, and I managed to get some good shots off. But I'll be a lot better next time out.
7 fights in 7 months. This test against Garcia today, how do you rate it against all the other fights you've had? The last one against Jorge Perez, how would you rate it against that one for a start?
I think the last kid was technically, and on paper he's a lot better. But this kid was tough, and he's a big kid as well. So, he took like I said, he took some good shots. He had a go, and I've just got to be a bit cuter, a bit sharper next time out. And I really will put a good performance out next time and make up for this one. Even though some people think it was fantastic, it wasn't.
Well, listen, at least you're honest enough to say that. Like you said, at times you said you were sloppy, and it wasn't perfect. So
I just rushed it a bit, a bit keen to put on a show. Shouldn't have played to the crowd. And I know, I'm very critical of myself, and I know, against top kids playing to the crowd, one shot I could get caught, and it could give away a fight. So it's got to be a bit cuter.
Are you worried at all about being overhyped in this stage of your career?
No, not at all. I'll just keep my head down and keep going. Let everyone do the talking, and I'll just do the training and trying to put them performances.
So you're going to be fighting on the Froch Kessler undercard, which Eddie Hearn said tonight. Now, there's a couple of fights in between that, before that rather, in America, Kell Brook in Detroit, Gavin Rees in Atlantic City. So I'm gathering you, like we said yesterday, you want to get yourself on one of them bills and get the fire name out in America. Yeah,
it'd be great. There's talks about me going over there, and hopefully Eddie can find someone for me and pull it out of the bag and get me over there. And there'll be a 10 times better performance out there if I get out there, and I show them Americans what I'm capable of doing, and just spread it out, spread my name out there, and come back over, box on a massive show for Kessler, hopefully for English title, and put on a really good performance.
Can I just say one thing? Cal's actually already done this interview, but for some reason didn't record. So it's like I've heard everything. He said everything twice, which you don't know, but I'm telling you now. So, and he, you feel guilty, don't it, for missing that interview that one time? Is that why you done it again?
I feel really, really guilty, because you're looking for me. Everyone's going, Kugan wants to do an interview with you, and I was like, yeah, I'm coming. But when people are trying to get photos and autographs and all that stuff, I'm just trying to keep everyone happy. And by the time I got back to the changes, you were gone.
Do you know when I'll tell you how it feels when I don't get a fighter, especially one that I like. I like most fighters, but listen, I like you, and when I don't get it, it's like me leaving here now without any clothes on.
That sounds kind of wrong.
No, it's not wrong, but you know, if I walked out and I didn't have like my jacket, or I don't mean all my clothes, I just meant I left my shoes here or something, then that's how I'd feel. Be like, oh,
You might as well leave them shoes here.
what are you about? They're Ralph Lauren, bruv. What are you talking about? They're Ralph Lauren. I'll get you a size of them. What are you, a 4?
6.
6. It's alright.
But, you know.
Big punch, small feet.
It's big punch, small feet, but, you know. With them big feet, man, you should be rocking some
12s
Jordans or something.
Oh, Jordans. Yeah. I wore Jordans when I was about 18.
Like, they're back out now.
17.
They're back out now. You might
maybe even 14.
Ralph Lauren, you get them for about 30 quid now.
If you win a world title, will you buy me some Air Jordans?
I'll buy you anything you want.
Don't say that, because your purse might be like, don't know, like a 10 million split purse.
Oh, you never know, hopefully.
You never know, so don't say if you don't mean it.
I mean it, man. I'll buy you a new Range Rover.
Yeah?
I know you got like one of these 02 red Range Rovers and just put your own private number plate and say, yeah, it's 08.
It's not 02. Let's say the same about your Audi. Listen, it's like you said, you're critical of your own performance, as you always are.
You gotta be. I think, you know.
But job done. Listen,
job done.
7-0, job done, moving forward, get on one of them American bills, Frochkes to undercard, English title. It's going to happen for you this year. You know, if you can have another, can you see yourself having another 7 fights this year?
Well, I'm supposed to have 6, so it'd be 6 or 7. And, you know, the earlier I get the kids out of there, I think the more fights. 'Cause if I got that kid out of there in the round, I'll be fighting probably, you know. Well, I'm going to fight in the next month or so anyway, so.
Also, I'm going to end this interview right now, but we've sort of half missed the final of Prizefighter. I'm going to have to watch it back on this screen now, otherwise I'm not going to be able to interview the winner. I know you wanted to watch it, so I'm just going to stop talking now.
Okay then.
Kugan Cassius here with KAL YAFAI for iFILM London. Thank you very much.